Hi guys, just a little update on my channel. I probably won't get too many more hikes in before the snow falls, if any. And I'm not going to do any traveling over the winter months here, just for the simple fact of what's happening in the world today. So I'm going to stay close to home. But I've always wanted to put up a off-grid cabin, so I decided to start doing that now. I'm going to do a series of videos on the cabin build itself and then possibly the interior. And I'd like everybody to pay attention to my community page when I post certain things, maybe types of siding and so forth. But that's just a little update what's happening. As you can see, cabin's going to be out back of my home. There's my deer stand back there, or one of the many. It's going to be kind of off-grid. It's going to be a 16 by 24. And then I'm going to put a 8 by 24 porch. We could probably call it the COVID cabin, seeing how I'm not monetized yet. But hope everybody sticks around, watches, and enjoys the upcoming videos. And I appreciate all the new subs and all the old ones that have stuck with me through, well, quite a few years now. So thank you everybody, and I hope you enjoy this upcoming series. Okay, we're going to start this with just screwing our batter boards together. Hopefully I got long enough ones where I don't have to get so accurate with where these are placed. I'm just going to screw them together at a 90. Lay them close where the positioning is you want them. And of course, if anyone's wondering where I get my beautiful physique from, you know, this is probably the answer. I eat a ton of ice cream. Probably way too much. So we do that with the other three. And then we'll go from there. Now with our line fastened at that end to the one batter board, we're going to run it across this one, and once again use the compass and try to get this first line. This is the east-west position. And that looks really good right there. In fact, I think we're going to go with that. Now just take a pencil and mark it. That's where our first line will end up. And we'll just wrap it around a few times. Now this, from here on out, it's going to be our reference line. And we will try to square everything up from this one. So, this being our reference line, straight across, what we'll do is measure off the line 24 feet onto the other batter board on both sides, and we'll have two parallel lines. Then all we have to do is try to square our intersecting lines, the north-south ones. Okay, this is the hard part. And you see we've got our intersecting lines. I gotta get our square by coming across that line in increments of 3, that line in increments of 4, and whatever it should be from that point at 4 there to this point at 3 here, it should be 5 across. That's at 3, 4, 5. Three. 4, and then from there to here should be 5. So once again, by measuring 3 foot across, 4 foot across on this leg, you should end up on your diagonal from the 2 marks at 5 feet. By rice, I should be able to pull a line, tape measure from there down to that board and get my 24 feet. And same with there. And then these lines should be parallel with each other. The 2 north-south ones. Each of these points are now representing the corners of our 16 by 24 foot layout. And before we dig the footings out, we will double check our squares by measuring corner to corner and make sure all of our legs are the length that we need them to be, because this is the orientation now. Unfortunately, there's a couple of trees there that'll probably cut down sooner or later when I get solar. Those popples, I won't touch these birch, but there's a popple there, popple back there, a spruce there. But I think once it gets cleaned up a little bit back here, I think it'll be a nice little area for an off-grid cabin. And some tamarack over there. Another group of birch there. One little lonely popple in there.